Disinfection method. Disinfection method is the process of removal of disease causing or pathogenic microorganisms from water is known as disinfection. Disinfection means killing of microorganisms present in water. One of the important method used for the disinfection purpose is chlorination. Chlorination is the most important method used for the disinfection purpose. When chlorine is added to water, it becomes soluble and forms two type of acid. One is HCl and other one is called HOCl. HCl is hydrochloric acid, HOCl is hypochlorous acid. Anyway, these two acids reduce the alkalinity of water. This hypochlorous acid, it helps to deactivate the enzymes present in water. At the same time, it is also able to dissociate HCl and nascent oxygen because this hypochlorous acid is highly unstable in nature. So one of the method used for disinfection is chlorination. So when chlorine is mixed with the water, it is soluble and forms two type of acid, HCl and HOCl. HCl is hydrochloric acid, HOCl hypochlorous acid. Hypochlorous acid helps to deactivate the microorganisms or destruct the microorganisms present in water because it is highly unstable and it dissociates to HCl and nascent oxygen. Nascent oxygen is a powerful oxidizing agent. Then advantages of chlorination processes, it is highly economical and it is effective in nature. At the same time, it is useful at a high and low temperature because in chlorination, it is highly effective in nature. At the same time, it can be used for other purposes also. It can also be used in high and low temperature. Then, easy to store the chlorine gas. Storage is very easy. Then, it is no salty byproducts are obtained because HCl and HOCl is there. It is capable to deactivate the enzymes. So, storage is easy. No salty byproducts are obtained. So once again, the advantages are it can be used in very low and high temperature. It is highly economical in nature. No salty byproducts are formed and its storage of chlorine is very easy. But it has some disadvantages. It produces an unpleasant taste and odor if it is used in excess amount, and it causes irritation to mucous membrane. It is not useful at a very high pH because if the water is highly acidic in nature, this chlorination is not that much effective. Then prolonged use of chlorine produces trihalomethane, THM, which is carcinogenic in nature. Carcinogenic means it is cancer producing. One more important point here is breakpoint chlorination. That means it is important. It refers to the addition of chlorine in sufficient amount to produce HCl and HOCl to destruct all the microorganisms present in water. So it oxidized organic matter, reducing sugar, color causing substance, dissolved oxygen, etc., leaving behind a small amount of residual chlorine. It is used for the further disinfection. It is called a breakpoint chlorination. Breakpoint means sufficient amount of chlorine is added for the disinfection purpose, or a free residual chlorine, it begin to appear at a particular point. That means sufficient chlorine is there in water and free chlorine it begin to appear. That point is called breakpoint chlorination. Here we can plot the residual chlorine and applied chlorine. We can observe 4 different stages in the graph here. Stage A, B, C and D. And this point is here marked as the break point. So what happens in all these stages? We can just look at stage A. Stage A, oxidation of organic matters occurs. Stage B, formation of organochloro and chloroamino compounds. And in stage C, decomposition of the above mentioned compound. and stage D, formation of residual chlorine here. So stage A, oxidation of organic matter. In stage B, formation of chloroamino and chloroorganic compounds. And stage C, its decomposition occurs. And stage D, free residual chlorine begin to appear. So it is denoted as the breakpoint chlorination.